Good afternoon. This is Simply Stitching Ocala Jodie, and this is episode number 2 of my Flosstube. I'm not gonna lie, I was having technical difficulties with my phone today for some reason, so I'm gonna try this on my laptop. Hopefully the words will be displayed correctly this time. I know that some people last time I pointed out that my words are backwards, and I'm sorry, I apologize as a newbie trying to work through all the things. I just wanted to say thanks so much to all the people that liked my video and left me wonderful comments and subscribed, and to all of the people that shared on social media and Instagram. I appreciate it. I appreciate Lindsay from Primrose Cottage Stitches that she shared about my story, but it was really listening to her that night and her telling us going out of our comfort zone that made me finally do it. Encouragement from Alicia and Felicia and Jessica. Thank you to all of them. And again, thank you to everybody that did subscribe and share. I truly, truly appreciate it. I know I was super nervous last week, so I'm going to try to not be as nervous this week. And so I just finished, well, I didn't just finish because I tried to do this 2 other times on my phone. I don't know if I had said it last time that I do work from home. So, and it has nothing to do with COVID. My company is out of North Carolina and I'm in Florida. And so we actually have a lot of people that work from home. So doing the videos and being on Instagram and sharing my crafting is just another way for me to communicate with people, since I'm not really in an office to have that water cooler talk, or not that anybody necessarily, even that I used to work with, wanted to hear anything about my crafting. But I'm happy to share it with y'all, and glad to be back. And I know there's a lot of you getting snow everywhere, so hopefully you're staying warm. So let's start off with some previous finishes from last week. So this is V is for Valentine, and that is from Heartstrings Samplery. I did this one a few years ago, so I'm pretty sure that I used the call for colors, but I can't be totally for sure. But this one usually sits, oh, you can't see it, but it's up here, up there on the shelf. And this I got a couple years ago online. It's like wrought iron metal, and it actually came with the clothespins with it. So I changed this out seasonally depending on what it is. I am definitely a big seasonal stitcher. So I do have quite a few things like this around my house that over time, I'm sure I'll show you, that that I do try to use everyday things with my finishing. And yeah, so that's that. And I'll make sure I'll link that pattern below for you. The next one, this one is Delivering Roses. That's previous finish. I can't remember if I finished it last year or the year before. And this is just like a frame from, I think it was from Michael's, and it actually had like a clip to hold the photo, but that wasn't going to work for me because it didn't fit this. So I just took the clip off, and then where it was, I replaced and put a magnet there so that you can change it out. And again, same thing, magnet glued on there. And then I can switch it out with something different and seasonal. And again, that one's Stitching with the Housewives. Oops, sorry. I will make sure that I link that one below also. And oh, before I'll show you, because I was like crazy finishing fool. Because I generally try to, with my finishes, I am not somebody, and if you are, that's fine. I am not somebody that has like a box full of all the things I stitch and I never fully finish. I like to fully finish, and I normally try to do it within a month or so, because like I said, I'm a seasonal stitcher, so I'm usually stitching right before the season, and I want to finish it so I can put it out for that season. I did a whole bunch of them from the ones I showed you last week. So I'll show you those in just a second. I was just going to talk about this before I forgot. So a couple people asked me last week, I briefly talked about, if you follow my Instagram, Simply Stitching Ocala, you'll see that I post a lot. It's not all stitching, it's some family related, sometimes it might be quilting related, but you'll see I post a lot, and that's because I have my account linked to something called Chatbooks. Now I know you can for sure link it to Instagram, you may be able to link it to Facebook, and I'll do a separate video of this and go more in depth on that, but I just wanted to share. So it's an app called Chatbooks that you put on your phone, and I have it linked to my Instagram, and so anytime I post, it automatically uploads it to the Chatbooks. And then when you I have like a series subscription, so anytime you get to 60 pages, which is 30 pages, 60 sides, it automatically sends me a notification that it's going to ship, and it's $10 with the shipping included, and it's a 6x6. And again, I'm going to do a separate video on this, but just to show you, this is what I was talking about. It has the information on the side, and then the front cover photo is always the first photo that's in there, unless you change it, which I did for this. And just to briefly show you that, like, whatever you post, whatever your caption is, there's my little cute little grandbaby, whatever the caption is printed underneath. Unless the caption is too large, like I put a lot of information, which sometimes I do when it's cross stitch finishes, say like something like this, then it prints it on a whole separate page. Anyways, like I said, I'll do a more in-depth video for you so that I don't put it on here for people that are interested in crafts and cross-stitching. I'll put it on a separate video. But it's something, I used to be a paper scrapbooker, and then I moved to a digital scrapbooker, and then it just got too much, and then I heard about that, and I'm like, that's perfect, because it's still, and it's little. Like, this is little. Look how little. So I have a lot of them. This is my latest volume, and it's volume 96 because I've been doing it. I have them going back to 2014. So anyways, okay, enough about that. So let's move on to my fully finished for this week. So this one is Love, and this is a freebie by Salt and Pepper Stitches, which is Emily Call. I will make sure I post. So she had this on her Instagram last year, and then she reshared it again as a freebie. And I'll make sure I link that below. It was great to actually, so Salt and Pepper Stitching, her name is Emily Call, and I'm in a group called Stitch Your Stash 2023 on Facebook. And thanks Jessica, Sweetwater Stitcher, and Alicia, the Fanciful Flamingo, for starting that. Brief description on that. It's basically just to try to get you to stitch as much as you can from your stash. That doesn't mean you can't buy anything. You can buy something. You can buy patterns. You can buy floss. You can buy fabric. You know, just try to be like one item that you stitch. Like, say I got this pattern, but I use the floss and the fabric from my stash. That's still stitching your stash. I know some people are doing like buy nothing, but for most of us, that's not realistic. Anyways, Emily Call, who is Salt and Pepper Stitching, was the guest speaker in Stitch Your Stash last week for the first Zoom call of that group, and it was great. She's super sweet. She has amazing patterns, and anytime I've contacted her on Instagram, she's always responsive, which is great. Her Etsy store is Salt and Pepper Stitching, and it's Emily Call, and she has some great patterns on there, so you should definitely go check her out, and I'll make sure I link this free one below. I'm sorry, went off on a little tangent there. So this I got from a shop called Pop Shelf, which I'd never heard of, but it's located just, I think, in the last year next to my local needle workshop, and it was $3, and it already came with this heart background and these flowers, and then all I had to do was I covered another piece of sticky press-on board with fabric, and also the stitching unpress on board. And a lot of times I do magnets and washers because I like to use things over and over again, but this was something that was inexpensive, like I said, $3. So I just permanently put it on there. So that's my first finish. And again, I'll make sure I link that below. The next one, this is Bless Your Heart by Stitching with the Housewives. And I did change this. You will come to find out that I love aqua. And so this, sorry if it's a little bit bright from my window. This did have a lot of black in it, and I switched up the black for aqua. This cute little, it's wooden, so it stands up. It was $3.99 from Hobby Lobby, but of course it was like 40 or 50% off. So it was probably like $2.50. So this also I permanently attached onto there. Again, just use some sticky press on board with some aqua fabric. And then the front finishing, I did use some batting I had to make it a little bit puffier, but I just think that is super cute. And so I may eventually go back and stitch some of these again and to use them as ornaments, but since I don't currently have up a Valentine's tree, I was, wanting to finish them, which I was going to do a Valentine's tree, and since I started this Flosstube after Christmas, you guys will not get to see until next Christmas, but I do love Christmas and Christmas trees. And through different charity auctions that my husband and I have gone to over the past few years, we currently have 8 trees in the house and 2 outdoors. So like I said, I was going to put a Valentine's tree up because I've never done that. And then I was just like, I don't know. I think I'm going to pass for right now. My husband might kill me if I keep a tree up past Christmas. Okay, moving on. The next one, this one is Lovebirds by Primrose Cottage Stitches. And again, I think in the original pattern, pretty sure the birds and those hearts that I changed to aqua are red. I'm not sure if I changed all the colors, but I definitely took out the birds and the hearts that were the one color, if I think it's red, and changed it to be aqua, because again, I love the aqua. And then this is just a cute little, it's just a ladder, so I just lean it on some of my decorations, and I just thought that it was just it came, the ladder, so the Hobby Lobby, let me see, sorry, I have my notes down here. Yeah, it was from Hobby Lobby, and it came in a package, so it was a 2-pack. So I think this one came with a brown one, and then there was another one that was red and maybe white in another package. And I think they were only like $4 for the 2-pack. So pretty inexpensive. And I glued that on there. Let's see. The last Valentine finish is this one, which is the Big Hearted Tiny Town by Heart and Hand. And this is the shelf sitter from Chantel 141 Design, which I love. I know most everybody I've seen paint black, but I do want to switch it out year round, and I just thought I like the white, so I did paint it white, and then I distressed it with some of that Tim Hortons ink to just kind of give it like a more like the, if you can tell, like a little bit of a rubbed look. I don't know if you can see either. Anyways, I didn't realize till after the fact that I stitched mine on, because I stitched 16 count. So this is 16 count earthen, and sorry, I'm holding this crooked. The people that, so that's why there's more. I decided to kind of make it offset and put this little ribbon because I had extra space, because the size that Chantel did was 14 count, and I did not realize that. So, but that's okay. It's fine. So I don't know moving forward when I change them out if I'll do something similar with a bow or what, but I thought it came out super cute. Sorry, I'm kind of close, but yeah, so this actually sits on my fireplace mantle in the family room. So let me move that out of the way. The next cute little one, this one is Happiness is Handmade. And this one, when I purchased it from Fat Quarter Shop, it was part of another pattern, and I can't remember what it was called. And then you got this as like a freebie. It has like, I'm getting like a weird shadow now, sorry. But when I went to go look, it actually, now you can purchase the PDF. So I'll make sure I link that below. And this is just like a self, sitting shelf frame. And the background had like a buffalo plaid. I don't know if you can tell, this is like raised. Ooh, don't look too close to the side. So I just covered a piece of sticky board with fabric and then just put it right over that. And then I can't remember, it was something, I don't remember what the little saying was, but the saying is raised off of it. It's like flat but raised. So then I just wrapped that on the sticky board and just kept that still on there. I put it back on there, the raised piece, so that that would stand out and be raised. Now this one, like I said, most of the time I like to finish my stuff right away. This one had been sitting, and I don't know why I had not finished it, but now it sits on a little pedestal up in my craft room. So really happy with that. The last one I have, it's kind of like so it is the summer home pattern. And this one is by Fat Quarter Shop. And I changed the color. I think they had this as lettuce leaf, I think. So the house and the border. But I wanted it to match my family room, which is more gray blue. And so I changed the coloring on that. And then also I had seen somebody on a Facebook group, and you can actually see, sometimes you can't always see, but you can actually see this is that fabric flare, I think it's called gray gingham. I'm not sure, but you can actually see it a little bit. But when you're looking at it in person, you can't really see the gingham. Anyways, in the Facebook group, this I'd seen people change this to a flag instead of the lamppost that was there, so I did that also. So this actually, it sits separately, but in my front entranceway, I have this on the wall, and then this sits kind of hanging in the middle of it. So just to give you an idea, that's actually how it's finished, and this will be something that I keep up all year round. But I just wanted to show you guys that that's actually how it's fully finished. So let me put that back. Alrighty, and then I'll show you what so this one I just finished last night. So it was supposed to be a whip, but this one is Shamrock Wishes and Irish Kisses. And that is by Primrose Cottage Stitches. And it's a cute one, and I do decorate for St. Patty's Day. So I'm not sure how I'm going to finish it yet, since I don't have my St. Patty's Day stuff out yet. I may go to Hobby Lobby and see if there's something little, like a block or something to put it on, inexpensive, or maybe even that pop shelf. And then I did this on 16 count. I don't know if you can tell on the screen. It's a 16 count white opalescent, so it has the shimmer. I don't know if it's showing up though. That light color is throwing the camera off, sorry. And then currently also I'm working on the Primrose Cottage, and that is a March 9 patch. And I'll make sure that I link that below. And just ignore this because I started it over because of course I had changed the colors. I wasn't using the DMC colors they were using. I was using fancy floss that I had, and I just wasn't even paying attention. And somehow I started doing the outline in black, and I was like, ugh, I was gonna start ripping it out. And I'm like, what are you doing? You have plenty of room on here, just move it. And again, this is on that 16 count white opalescent also. And then this needle minder is, oh, I can't think of her name. I think it's Crafty Girl from New Jersey, I think is her Instagram name, and her Etsy store. And she currently, I did get a couple of Valentine's ones I ordered. So, yeah. So, but she has all different cute kinds, and she does them, and they have like the Ray Dunn type font. But I'll make sure that I link her below in case you guys want cute, like it's like a bottle top needle minder. And then I know I showed you guys this last week that I was starting. I didn't do that much on it. This Matter in Hand by Jeanette Douglas, because again, this is a project I'm working on year round. And again, I did change the colors so they're a bit brighter. Like the outside border is supposed to be, on hers it's like a light gold, and I've changed mine to gray, and my reds and greens are different, they're brighter. So not a whole lot on that, but I got something done on it. So that's a work in progress to keep moving on. And then let me see, let's do, I don't have a ton of haul, but I have a little bit of haul. So I was able to grab Color and Cotton posted on Instagram that they were going to be doing a grab bag sale for $1 a skein of yarn that were like misprints or misdyes, or I'm not sure exactly all the things, extras. So they had, I think, 5 packs, 10 packs, 20 packs, 50 packs, and 100 packs. Well, let me tell you, I was logged in. I need a drink, hold on. I was logged in and ready to go, you know, because Holly at Mrs. Jones Stitches loves the floss, and I've seen Jessica too, and I'm like, okay, I need to get some more. I need to get some. So I was logged in, ready to go, and I tried to get the 100, tried to get the 50, but I was able to get the 20. So here's the little card that came with it. And they say, you know, to keep this card, and because just so that you'll know that these are misdyes, so that future dye lots will not match these. So anyways, I'm keeping them separate for right now. So I'll just show you the colors, and let me use this board. Let me use this board if I can. Ah, sorry. Let me turn it around. You know, I don't have a small board. Okay. So that's Merlot. It's like a nice deep wine color. And then Hollyberry. It's a really pretty pinky red. And then we have Tiger Lily, which is going to be great for fall. Nice orange. And then when you need a bright orange, maybe for spring, Easter, that one's Carrot. Okay. And then we have a Lemon Tart, which is a great yellow for spring. We have Marsh. This is a nice light brown. We have Jamestown, a darker brown. And then we have Cloves. It's kind of an orangey brown. All right. Sorry, I can't hold them all at one time. We have Almond, just kind of an off-white, as this one is too, called Old Lace. We have Alexandrite, which is like a royally blue. And then, let's see, this is Blue Hydrangea. It's kind of like a blue and a purple mix. Almost done, sorry. I don't use a lot of purple, but maybe I will this year for Halloween. This is Majesty. And then this one is Heather. And the last of the purples. This one is Ash Plum. Different purples. And then I saved my favorites for last. Of course, the aqua. So we have this nice bright blue aqua snow cone. And another bright one, great for spring, Robin's Egg. Have a darker Hunter. And Sea Spray, which is a nice mix of like light and blue, dark blues together. And then the last one, Verditer Blue. So those are my haul for Cotton and Color, and I was super excited to get those. So I will be starting some kind of spring project soon with some of those. And then the only other haul I did get was some salt and pepper stitching. I don't normally, the one holiday I haven't for years done decorating for is Halloween, since my kids were younger, even though the decorating is for me, but since my kids have been younger and I just stopped, it is also because I'm lazy and I just want to keep fall up so I don't have to change things. But I'm thinking I'm going to do, since my grandbaby is 10 months right now, in November he'll be, in October, September he'll be older, so I think I'm going to add like my tall floor standing tiered tray or some kind of, I'm going to do some kind of Halloween mixed in a little bit with fall. So I went ahead and I got, Salt and Pepper has this cute Halloween pattern. So I went ahead and got that because I'm going to try to stitch some stuff like way in advance. And then I did get another one, but I can't show it. It's called Ghostly. I wish I could show it because it's so cute, but it didn't have a cover page. So I can't show it, sorry. But it's super cute. And then I also got this other one called Patriotic Flowers, and it comes with both of those little patterns. So those are great to put in a little dough bowl, or even, you know, doing a small finish on, you know, something like this, or a patriotic frame or something would be really cute. So that is my only haul for this week. Then I was just going to talk about, like, so I haven't really done a bunch of stitch alongs because I just feel like sometimes I get sidetracked with my seasonal stitching and I can't keep up, and I don't want to like feel like I'm disappointing myself. But Denise, that we met at Annabella's All Things Winter Retreat, decided that she was going to do a stitch along. And so she actually started a Facebook group for it, and it's going to be, let me just get it so I don't get it wrong, PCS Hive Rules Stitch Along. So I went ahead and I got the pattern. So I need to pick out, I need to do the floss. I'm not sure if I'm going to do it the same or if I'm going to change it up a little bit. And then I did order fabric. It's not here yet, so I'll have to show you guys another time. I saw it at the retreat, and it's like honeycomb, chicken wiry looking fabric, and it was super cute. But it's not here yet. But it's okay. This doesn't start until March 1st. And I think it's just a section a month. I think it goes all the way till like October. I'm not sure, but you can, I'll make sure that I put the link in the Facebook group. So anybody's welcome to join it and stitch along. So that is definitely one I'm going to do this year and hopefully stay with it and finish. Another one that, and I might butcher the name, the Jardin Prive, she has several free ones on her website of the temperature charts, and I've seen people do them over the years, but I just haven't liked the design, or I wasn't sure. But anyways, she has one, and I'll just show you. It is free, but I'll just show you. This is just like a zoomed in version. This isn't the actual pattern, but her temperature chart are spools. And then at the ends on some of the shorter months, like that's February, it has like scissors and buttons. Anyways, I thought maybe I could actually do this. Now I live in Florida, so there's not always a huge temperature range. I mean, we do, like we're in the 20s during the winter, plenty of nights, but during the summer, you know, so she talks about using an average temperature or a high and a low, or so I still need to figure out, but I do feel like I would like to do this because I do actually like the spool idea, because this could be something I could put in my stitching room. So hopefully when I get a plan for that, I'll share that with y'all, but I'll make sure I link her below. She has some amazing charts that you can purchase. But like I said, she has, this one is an older one. I think this one was from 2021, but I know she has another one on there from last year that was like a flower garden that you do the petals for the temperature. She had the original one, I think was houses. And then I'm not sure what this one is this year, but if it's out yet. But anyways, I will share more if I decide to, or what I decide I'm going to do with this, because I want to do something because I like the spools. Okay, so last week I was doing a giveaway for this Valentine thread catcher. So you put all your, it sits, you can sit next to you. I don't know why the light changed and just got so bright, but you can sit it next to you on your table, on your couch, on your stitchy mat, wherever, as you snip off your threads, or if you're crocheting and you snip off threads, or English paper piecing. Anyways, you can put them in here, something cute. So the winner of that is Lynette Payne 249. Lynette Payne 249. So Lynette, if you would go ahead and look in the description, if you can go ahead and contact me via email, it's simplystitchingocala@gmail.com. If you can go ahead and do that, and then send me that you won and your address, I can get that shipped out for you this week. And so sometimes I think I'm going to do those for giveaways, the thread catchers that I'll make, sometimes patterns that I have. So like I have some patterns in my stash that that I've just decided that I don't want to stitch anymore, or I may have gotten free from somewhere else, that I can also do as giveaways. So this week I'm going to do this giveaway, and it's by Country Cottage Needleworks, and it's called Be Joyful. And it's cute, and you could definitely change up the colors to match your decor, or if you wanted to do more colors, since it does have the bees, you could take colors from here and kind of switch it up to have something matching. That would be nice. Let's see. I did not think about a question for y'all to answer. So I guess just tell me your favorite online stitchy stores to shop, in case there's some new ones that I may not know about that that you like to shop at. So just leave those in your comments, and just make sure, if you like it, to like and then hit the subscribe button. You can hit that little bell, and that'll give you notifications anytime I post anything. Like I said, I will try to do a separate chatbooks video for anyone who's interested to go a little bit more in depth for you on that. But again, thanks for bearing with me. Second video. I'm just enjoying the process, and I read everyone's comments on my last video, and I really appreciate it. So again, if you like it and you want to see more, or you have questions, you can leave the questions in the comments. Hit the like button and subscribe, and I hope everybody has a great week, and I will see you guys soon. Thanks. Have a great day. Bye.